Good evening, Miss Roberts. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. I'm sure talking about this isn't easy. Well, I suppose I'll get started then. What do you remember from that night you were taken?
I remember coming home from buying groceries. I don't remember much after that. I was knocked out, and I woke up blindfolded.
Did you hear anything, Miss Roberts?
I heard some noises from afar, but I couldn't figure out what was happening.
Noises. Were they the only things you heard?
They mumbled something.
Then?
My kidnapper, they mumbled something. It was quiet, so I couldn't hear their exact words. It sounded like something along the lines of being wrong about this one.
Did they say anything else?
That was the one time after that, they just messed with my head.
How so?
Weapons were brought to my face, I guess to make their intentions clear. And then over time I was harmed by those weapons. It felt like I was being toyed with. I begged and I yelled for whoever this sick bastard was to stop, but they didn't. And I just kept getting messed with it. I'm sorry, I don't think I can continue. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I completely understand. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me, Miss Roberts. Log 847. More and more and more small details have been added to the case file. However, it's still not making much of a difference. We are waiting time and time again for a breakthrough with little to no progress. But I believe these details, at the very least, give us a clue into the mind of our killer. It's only a matter of time. And log.
Hello, sir.
Ah, Corbin, come in.
Any luck with Stephanie Roberts?
Unfortunately, no. All the information she gave us was nothing concrete. The only thing I was made aware of was vague clues on a motive.
I see.
This one is good at covering the tracks, I'll give him that.
Well, I think you'd like to take a look at this, Mike.
And you have this because...
It's a lead, Michael!
Arrested for attempted murder.
I was doing some more background checks, and I found something. Killian Rivers failed to kill 19-year-old Matthew Thomas, and was then arrested. A few months later, Matthew Thomas was killed. Looking into this case, his death is similar to all the other victims in our case file. Look!
This is... Good work, Haynes.
Thank you, sir.
Let's not waste our time, though. You have no idea if this crazy son of a bitch will give us anything. I'll set up an interview. But stay alert. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Alright, gentlemen. No getting close to the south. And be careful what information you give Rivers. He likes to play with people. So don't show it if he gets to you in any way.
Thank you, officer. Killian Rivers? We came here to ask you a couple questions. If that's alright.
Oh? How interesting. It's not every day a detective comes to interview me personally. Especially one such as yourself, Detective Wilson.
May we proceed?
Of course. We wouldn't want an opportunity like this to go to waste, now would we?
Hello, Mr. Rivers. I'm Corbin Haynes. I'll be asking questions alongside Detective Wilson.
A pleasure.
So, you seem pretty isolated in here.
I prefer to keep to myself, yes.
Do you get let out of your cell at all?
Oh yes, they let me out from time to time. Not very often, but I'm not confined to my cell.
Must be nice.
Yes, a little reward for playing nice. Sometimes.
Mr. Rivers, I have a favor that I would like to ask of you, if you allow me to.
The floor is yours, Detective Wilson.
Look at these. Do you recognize any of these pictures?
Ah, indeed I do. Matthew's murder. Such a shame, really. I saw them on the news.
What can you tell us about these pictures?
I will say they are awfully similar with those new murder cases on the news. Although I'm sure you've already pieced that together.
So you're saying they are connected?
It very well may be.
Mr. Rivers, did you know anybody else who also could have disliked Matthew?
I wouldn't say dislike, but there might have been someone with a watchful eye.
Who?
Did you really think it was going to be that easy? Now, that's no fun, is it? I will admit, it is fun watching you two work. However, I'm afraid I've reached my question limit for the day.
Please, Mr. Rivers, I'm sure we can find a compromise
I've given
here.
you all the information you need. You just have to read between the lines.
That's enough! Haynes, let's go.
Plus, I'm sure she'll have a present for you very soon.
Personal identifiers you could get from the situation?
Anything you could hear that would give a location or a name?
No, where were you earlier in the day?
No, but I do remember there was a bang and then... Do you know if anyone else saw what happened?
Well, when in her late 20s, I figured it was close and there was no connection between death, signature.
Sir?
Location.
Sir!
Read between the lines, what does it mean?
You can't solve this case if you're stuck in your own head.
I suppose you're right. Wait a minute.
What? What is it?
That's it.
What's it?
The location, Corbin! Earlier, all the kills were scattered, but lately they've all been in the same vicinity. If you count Stephanie, Matthew, and Ronnie!
Well, wait, that means...
Yeah. We can narrow it down to just a few suspects.
Hello.
What do you want from me?
Your heart. Hello? Okay. Yeah, that can work. Okay. Thank you.
I don't think we'll be having anything else. Thank you.
Remember what to look out for. Detective Michael Wilson, and this is Corbin Haynes. We wanted to briefly speak with you today.
Of course.
This area is nice. You live near here?
I find it peaceful.
Would you say you work in this area as well?
I mostly work from home, taking phone calls. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Oh, what's this about?
Have you heard about the recent killings?
Oh, of course, it's all that anyone's talking about. It's all in the news.
Did you know any of the victims, Miss McCoy?
I mean, no, I don't think so.
Do you know Matthew Thomas?
Vaguely, I've heard stories.
May I call you Kira?
Sure.
Kira, do you remember where you were that night?
I was out to dinner.
Where?
Next town over.
And what did you eat?
A nice restaurant. Had good reviews.
And what happened after that?
I went to my car.
And that's where we saw Matthew, right? Because that area was the last place he was seen alive. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Don't you fucking move, either of you! Such a shame. Things were just getting fun.
It's 2 against 1. Surrender now and it might not be so bad for you.
Just try and catch me, Mr. Detective.
Mike! Corbin? Corbin, wait!
Say goodbye, old friend.
Log 848. After further research into Kira McCoy, it has been confirmed that she was indeed a killer. Due to her untimely demise, we can only guess why she did the things that she did. It doesn't matter now. It's over. Finally.